Hey guys, it's Robert from What We Blog. I'm here to talk about the latest LEGO idea set, WALL-E 21303, and let's just dive right in and take a closer look. Here he is, WALL-E, with his sad little eyes. Very well known from the movies. Let me start with the smallest thing and then work up to some of the bigger, more interesting parts of the build. We start with this small 2x1 plate with an antenna on top, which is supposed to be the cockroach that follows WALL-E around everywhere. It's very well done in a way that it, with such little detail, or with such little pieces, it actually creates something that is recognizable from the movies, and I think that's fun. It's it's just a small extra. It's nothing too crazy. Then we get the plan, which is of course really well known from the movie, which actually sets everything in motion. Without this plan, the movie would have just been WALL-E the robot gathering trash for the next centuries. So, you know, it's important it's there because it's part of the movie, and it's an important part of the movie. I'll put that aside so I can look at the next thing, which is the hands, and I think the hands are done really well. They really look like the hands in the movie. And I think it's really impressive that LEGO has created such characteristic hands with pieces that already existed, because I have not been able to find any pieces that did not exist before in these hands that they created for these hands or for this build. The hands really, they're really WALL-E's hands, and you can twist them around and you can put them front, you can, including the whole arm, move front and backwards, and it really, looks good, and it really looks like the WALL-E from the movie. And I think that's really impressive of LEGO, that they could get the hands so well with existing blocks. As you might have noticed just now, the head twisted around, and I think that's also the worst part of this build. Actually, the only bad part of this build. The neck connection is really bad. I can take it off to show it to you. It's basically a hole here and I never know what to call them, but it's one of those clicky things that should set something stuck. But since there's only one, there's one point where there's friction, or actually almost no friction. If I put it back on, you can see it's steady, and of course it's not a play set, so it's okay. But one small tap to the side, or one small shake of a table or a closet or anything, can actually flip the head around. This bad connection also makes that it's not possible to let WALL-E look to the right and upwards, to the left and upwards, because the head will just fall backwards. I know LEGO has recalled some of the boxes in at least America, and I hope they really find a good solution for it. I just think it's a shame they didn't do the same here in Denmark, which is the country of LEGO, because to put him in a position where he looks into the room, or where he looks at people that come through the door or whatever, is barely possible without extending the neck completely straight and setting his head completely straight. Then you can easily put it like this. That's no problem. But that's not WALL-E. WALL-E is this small little Quasimodo-like robot that's sunken in with his neck and feels a bit sad and depressed because he's alone on the planet. And I think that's just a shame he cannot be looking this way and be sad. But as I said, that's the only thing that I really have criticism on this build, because the rest of the build is done really well. And let's take a look at the wheels, or the tires. They're actually separate pieces of LEGO with some gears inside that should roll the wheel. Was it a real robot? And it actually works. And I think that's really impressive. They really caught the characteristics of these wheels, of these tires, and made it work. There's probably some people that can put some motors on it and actually make it drive, but for now, the set, if you drive it around on the table, it doesn't move. There's not enough traction, you know, too much resistance to make the tires move. But they look really well, and it's done really well. Of course, Wall-E also has this little room where he would press trash together, where he keeps the plant later in the movie in this shoe, which can open and close. You can keep. Maybe some people want to build this one around a Raspberry Pi or something. That could be pretty cool. Make it beep whenever something happens. All in all, I'm really satisfied with the build. I think the detail is great. I think it's great that these bricks with the prints on it came pre-printed, so you don't have any ugly sticker edges, or if you put it wrong, that you have to peel it off and stuff like that. It's pre-printed, it's high quality. You can even make in Wall 3 or Wall M, Wall W, whatever you want if you want to have it more unique. It's about a hand high, which I really like. It's a great build to show on your desk, and I think Lego and of course Pixar, the guy from Pixar, they have done a really good job in making Wall-E Wall-E. Which may sound weird, but you know, it really is Wall-E, and I think that's just really impressive. So yeah, did you like the movie? Do you like Lego? Go out and buy this set. It's number 21303. It's definitely worth your 50 euros, $60. It's around that price. Just check your local, your country's Lego website. And don't forget to like and subscribe, and enjoy the speed build.